I have been waiting for the Savathûn expansion since day one of Destiny 2. Because when going through the campaign, there was so much freaking hints to Savathûn everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but specifically on IO with the Taken and stuff. Like when you battled the Taken mini boss, which you melted in 2 seconds in the campaign of Destiny 2, it like Savathûn, like right away. Like it's just like, oh, so when everyone was disappointed about Destiny 2 vanilla and they were like, wow, you know, Destiny 2 is pretty garbage, like why you play this game, dead game, I was like, just wait till the Taken Queen expansion where Savathûn comes through. Then it was Forsaken. I was like, oh, okay. And there was a lot of references to Savathûn in Forsaken. And then I was like, all right, next expansion will be Savathûn. Then there was that freaking image of a castle on the moon with no context, no nothing, like, well, no, like, this is the expansion name, or whatever, like, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's the Savathûn, it's the Taken Queen. No, it was Shadowkeep, and that was Hashladun's castle. Then I was like, okay, so much references to Savathûn in Shadowkeep. Next year will be Savathûn's expansion. No, it's about freaking the fight for ice crystals and toxicity and PvP with shatter dives and stuff. And Aramis turned into a popsicle, and Varix is back and stuff. Okay, so not now, but now it's here, finally. And I've been waiting for a while. And, like, there's no way that they can disappoint me with this. Unless they don't show, you know, Savathûn thick booty somewhere in the cutscenes. Then maybe I'll be disappointed. Maybe. But, you know, that's like, you know, that's like maybe like 5 points off Metacritic for me. But they, when it comes to the story itself, so let's talk about the story. I'm curious on where it may go, because I've told all of you I'm sticking with the idea that we won't be killing Savathûn, and the raid won't be actually killing Savathûn, but rather Xivu Arath being the main villain, while Savathûn will be like, sorry, bro. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I want no worm. Worm want be gone. No sword logic. I'm tired of it. Like, sad. And then we'll be like, oh, it's okay. And then Savathûn will cocoon, and then out comes Sava moth. It will be Savathûn, but in that design of a moth. So, yeah, there will be that, you know? Hooray! More friends that were originally enemies. So we'll have the Cabal, and the Elixni, and now the Hive. That sounds great! And amazing! Next up, Vex with Ashamir. Like, it's just like, we're all making friends. It's, you know, when Bungie literally said Destiny was called Friendstiny and the end game was friendship and stuff, they meant that. It wasn't a joke. They meant it. It was a hint to where we were going with Destiny 2's future. I believe in that. You know, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And no, we're not gonna be friends with Scorn. No, we're not. Those aren't friends. Those are food for your gun. Arctic Wolf with 100 bits said hello from Tiara Vard. Sorry if I butchered that. Florida.
I know that word. As a Warlock main, I am most looking forward to the Voidwalker 3.0. What are you most looking forward to?
Savathun's hips. I mean, the Savathun story. Yes. Story. The story. That thick plot. Big, thick, bouncy plot. Because the plot's gonna bounce all over the place. It's all like conspiracy theory stuff and being like, what's going on? You know, all that stuff. But yeah, the story I'm looking forward to, I still have that big thonk moment where I think that it will be Savathun will become friend. We won't kill Savathun. Savathun will become friend. And yay. But then Xivu Arath will be like, I don't know what, but, well, Xivu Arath will be like, the ship will just like kind of go into space and then show up like, you know, coming in, and then it'd be like the Dreadnought 2.0, more dread. Not. And then we will, yeah, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, there is the main thing, but Void 3.0, yeah. Shatter Dive on Hunter for Void, great. Then you go invisible. More Rat King, though. So I kind of like that. I like that. But what I really like is that Warlock, well, actually, no. I will tell you my favorite thing about the Void thing in just a moment, but that Warlock thing where you get the little purple ball friend from the Dimension Void thing, whatever, and it, like, you know, goes... sucks the Guardians and gets their energy and stuff. Like, that sounds cool. I like that. But frickin' the Titan gets a frisbee, but it's small. You can play with your dog now. Just don't hit the dog with it. It'll disintegrate into purple. I like that. I like the little mini frisbee. It's like the shuriken, but frisbee. But is no one concerned on one big problem for PvP? Every Void character, Warlock, Hunter, and Titan gets a suppressor grenade. Is no one worried about that? All of them? Suppressor grenade? Really? Oh no. They said it in the vidoc. Every single one, I was like, oh boy. Oh.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, no. But that, yeah, okay, you know, we could be concerned about a lot of things, like what is the glaive going to do in the meta of PvP? Because remember when they introduced bows? Nothing but good stuff, right? We love Limonarch and people switching the hand cannon right away to get an insta-kill, or any bow in general, right? Nothing bad came to bringing bows into the environment of Destiny. Only good. So bringing in a sword that could shoot, can melee, and can shield you? Wow. I'm not worried at all. Not at all. Not worried. Not one bit. Yeah. I don't know. Arctic Wolf, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Speaking as a lifelong Warlock main, I have always wanted a suppression ability so that everyone else could know the pain I felt in the crucible for the past 7 years. Boy. Man. Is that where we're at? Where we want to get revenge? Gosh. But Rat King. Let's just use Rat King. I'm just going to use Rat King. I'm going to go invisible. I'm just going to... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Shatter Dive, Invisible, Rat King, and just you have fun with suppressing players and glaive. Hey, I'm just excited to see what it will do for PvE, but PvP is, in my opinion, has always been like Mario Party. Super fun, a great idea on paper, and you're ready to go. You have an adrenaline rush to play and excited to have lots of fun and smiles all around. Then you get halfway through it and you lose friends and have arguments. It's like a curse. But yeah, okay. I don't know. But I've been I know, like, the one thing that I hate about Vidocs, but I do it to myself, is that they show cutscene stuff that I would be like so into seeing when I actually play it, and seeing Keitel getting involved with the story is so exciting. Like, and they had. Did you see the big freaking... What was it? What were they literally... was that a battering ram carried by the ship? Did we see that? Was that what that was? I have no idea, but I'm just like thinking to myself, wait. Are they taking... I mean, that would be a very... It looked like a cannon. I don't know. I'd laugh if it was a battering ram just like tied to the bottom of the ship. But it might be a cannon. But that would be the most Cabal thing ever. I mean, what'd they do in the Taken King, everybody? What would they do? They were like, "Oh, you wanna take us, Oryx? All right." They did crash into the thing, and then yeah, and that's how it went. Cabal do Cabal thing. So, but yeah, there's. And they're saying that this year is going to be pretty heavy on like story. We'll see about that. But I am looking forward to where we're going now in the plot. The exotics, man, I'm very excited to play around with them, especially like, of course. I mean, yeah, there's the SMG, but there's a freaking worm cannon. There is so many wiener jokes that you can make out of that. It is funny. That is it's so funny. Worms. And if anyone is thinking like there was a giant talk that but you're shooting out baby hive. Bruh, do you not lore? I'm stupid, and I lore and understand. Listen, Baby Fallen, the baby Elixni that they shown off, that is actually Baby Fallen. Worm is a parasite. It's a parasite. It is not your friend. It's you are its meal. It's a parasite. They eat the hive. If they don't do the worm's bidding, they're not good. They're evil. So it's fine to shoot worm out of cannon and make them go on the ground or on enemies. We're good. Just want to make that clear. What about the LMG that fires rockets? Great, another thing that I'm going to kill myself with. Yeah, as soon as I saw that and it shoots like the volleys of Warcliffe Coil, you already know what's going to happen to me. I'm going to try and use it, and I'm going to just constantly die. Ain't going to be... That's not going to be what you're going to think. You're not going to think that I'm going to get a lot of kills with it or do a lot of damage. I'm going to do a lot of damage to myself. Yeah, 20 rockets, exactly. It's Warcliffe, except instead of the ball, it's the shaft. You know? We were afraid of Warcliffe Coil, but think of this. Warcliffe Coil was a testicle. This LMG is the cannon. If you know what I mean. So, yeah. It doesn't do self-damage. The Guardian in the trailer was firing point blank. You think that? You think. But, I mean, in trailers, they showed off Warcliffe Coil, and it was kind of close, but they were still okay. They didn't show, the clip where the volley would go a little bit to the right or to the ground and hit the ground right in front of you and stuff. Like, yeah. So, just saying. We'll see. But, and plus, I guess there's going to be a total of like 40-something weapons. So, regardless, I am, and I meant it, and I still mean it to this day. Witch Queen, regardless, is going to be better than Beyond Light, which is not saying much because, Beyond Light didn't really bring too much other than stasis, which was kind of like a bringing pain to all of us, but also fun at the same time. It's like, okay. But we're going to get 2 dungeons and 2 raids throughout the year for Witch Queen, so at least every season we got something endgame to grind, and it looks like story might be very interesting this time compared to Beyond Light. Raid? I mean, we've seen Hive raids and how those go, so it's going to be pretty cool, I'm going to guess. And lots of hype behind it, for sure. We got... I mean... Yeah, it's just the weapon crafting, the amount of weapons we're getting, the amount of content, a Scorn raid. Vaughn, get out of here. Yeah, that we still need to... That's the other thing, is why is the Scorn there? That's going to be a plot device that I really don't want to know, because I kind of know why they might be there, and it does mean that Scorn will have more involvement throughout the year, probably, and that's gross. And I don't want that at all. But sure, yeah, Scorn. Quiet, Cozy. You're lying. We don't... No. No. We don't lie. Stop it. But yeah, that's my thoughts of Witch Queen. I'm excited. Hooray!